Okay, we're live. We are live now. Hi, guys. Hi. Forward. Show us your symbol. It has been a wonderful day today. Very exciting. Hi, Mama. How are you?
How are you, my son? We are excited. It's a
nice.
wonderful
the
day.
Background. Wow, it looks nice. And the outfit is on point.
Yes, we are ready to go to State House. We are ready. Plot 1 is waiting for us. We are ready.
We are ready to go to the inauguration.
We are ready to swear him in. We are ready.
Today it just sounded like an inauguration, seeing the whole entire city being painted red. It was like inauguration, It was nice. Those of you who missed those, thank you so much for those that attended the filing in of nominations for the president. It was nice, guys. Motaris, Wutalin, everybody, young, small, great. They were just in attendance. It was nice. Cadres ran away. PF guys went to lock themselves behind their bedrooms. It was nice.
Feel the fire. It's hot.
The Syrians were taken over. It was nice. So let us know where you are watching us from. I know it's late. We will not take much of your time. Thank you so much for following the live broadcast. We want to discuss. We are not going to be preaching or teaching people. So we just want you to let us know what are your thoughts about what has happened today. Comment below. Just comment below. Let us know where you are watching us from. Also, let us know what are your thoughts regarding what has happened today. The president filed in his nominations and the whole entire city was painted red. It was red, guys, red. It was nice. Yeah, so let us know where you're watching us from. And also, there's also another issue, and that is the running mate has been picked. And that is the Honorable Mutare Nalumango. So let us know, what do you know about Mutare Nalumango? Is it the best choice that the president has made? And also, we are trying to strike a comparison, the difference between Mutare Nalumango and the Honorable Nkanduru. So what do you see? What are the differences between Mutare Nalumango and Nkanduru? Share your comments below. Let us know where you are watching us from. I think it will help us. Mama?
Yes. Thank you, Honorable Matomola. Good evening, guys. Welcome. It's an exciting day today. The day has come to pass. We were worried. We were scared because our Honorable HH was threatened of arrest today. So we were all anxious, but thank God peace prevailed and everything happened according to God's plan. So we are excited. We are just here. It's a mini celebration to celebrate the successful filing of HH as a presidential candidate. So as Matomola said, this is a discussion. So we are comparing Nkanduluo versus Mutare Nalumango. As we all know, these are both veteran politicians. They have both held political and ministerial positions before, high-profile positions in government. So we are just going to review their history, their resume. We are going to review their resume. So guys, open discussion, share below. We'll be reading your comments and then we'll comment. We know that there's a 5-year difference between the two. Nkandu, she's 70 years old, and then Mutale is 65 years old. So
wow.
You can, yes.
There's a very big age difference. So
yes, it's a big age difference. I think, in my opinion, I think Nkanduluo should be heading to retirement facility somewhere. That's just my comment.
Yeah, but you know the way it is. Mama Inogawina will say, no, I'm retiring. I wanted to give the battalion of leadership to a younger generation. I thought there's going to be somebody more youthful, but she's getting a fellow age mate.
Yes. She went and picked somebody who is, in her peer, in a retirement bound. Those people, they should be heading for retirement.
They
Not
must be at
had.
the above.
She'll be 75 years old in 5 years' time.
Yes. So
No.
we want to say that the difference which is there between Mutare Nalumango and the Mama Vankanduruo is that Mutare Nalumango, Honorable Mutare Nalumango, was born in the year 1955, and Mama Vankanduruo, she was born in the year 1951. So these are the age differences that are there. But what professional differences are there, Mama, when it comes to the portfolios that the two have served?
So portfolio, I know that both have been ministers. I know that Vankandu was once Minister of Health, right? And
Yes,
also once Minister of Education.
Yes, but one similarity that the two ministers they share is that both of them have been ministers of education. So Madam Nkanduruo, the Professor Nkanduruo, was once a minister of higher education, and Madam Mutare Nalumango was also minister of education. So when you look at the two periods, at a time that Madam Mutare Nalumango was the Minister of Education, we had bursaries, meal allowances were there. And actually the University of Zambia was once ranked one of the best universities in Southern Africa and got an award for that. That was the time when Madam Mutare Nalumango was the Minister of Education. You know, the leakages were not so much there. The pass rate was very much competitive. Zambia was doing very much fine in the education sector. So that was what was happening. Now, in the time of Madam Nkanduruo, Professor Nkanduruo, we had a lot of scandals. One of the scandals is that meal allowances were scrapped off at a time that she was Minister of Education. When she was Minister of Education, that is when the education standards are reduced. Because of in a regime, they changed curriculum about twice. So both have been ministers of education, but when we look at the two, you are able to see that she did not perform very well. And that was a time when she was being booed at the University of Zambia. She was being booed at CBU. Because during that time, there were a lot of riots and protests and demonstrations at the University of Zambia. Actually, that led to the death of Vespas Shimujira. That lady died during the time when Professor Nkanduruo was the Minister of Higher Education. And actually, she ordered the police to go in the University of Zambia, to go in there and start firing tear gas. Okay, that she will continue to be blamed for many years to come. So these are some of the differences. But you can take us through the time that Madam Mutare Nalumango was Minister of Information.
So, Madam Honorable Mutare Nalumango, when she was Minister of Information, we saw free and fairness among the media. Opposition were free to go to ZNBC and have their programs aired. ZNBC was covering all political parties.
Yes.
You know, so we can tell from her past experience, Madam Nalumango, that she is a person who promotes democracy. And this is what we are looking for. We are looking for a running mate who is loved by the people. We are looking for a running mate who is going to promote Zambia as a democratic state and uphold human rights.
Yes.
You know, this is what we are looking for. We are not looking for a leader who, you know, oppressing people. Like Honorable Nkanduruo has a bad record in terms of oppressing people in the ministries where she was working. She did not promote students' values or students' well-being. In fact, she suppressed. She took away meal allowances in the Ministry of Health. And Nkanduruo also did something to make a mass exodus of all our professional qualifications. So that being said, this is a person we want to bring back to government and continue oppressing us?
Yeah, no way, no way. Actually, you have brought out something very exciting about the time that Honorable Professor Nkanduluo was Minister of Health. For those Zambians that would not know, maybe some people were young, but some of us we started following politics from the time we were in our mother's womb. Yeah, but the point is, I was young by that time. I was in grade 2. But I was following politics. Yeah, no, I was in grade 3, 4, somewhere there. But the point is, that was the time that she was Minister of Health. And in 1999, 300 medical doctors. In 1999, 300 medical doctors, they staged the protest because they were not paid. Okay, and they were together with nurses. They paid a protest, and they striked for many days. They wanted government to pay them unpaid salaries and also to improve the conditions of nurses and doctors. So what happened in 1999, you know, those doctors that protested and striked, they were fired, all of them, by that minister who now wants to become the vice president of this country. And when those 300 doctors who had families, they were keeping families, were fired, they were never compensated. There was no money that was given to them. A number of them, they went to Botswana, they went to Zimbabwe. Some of them right now, they are still in the UK. They got jobs in the they got greener pastures in other countries. And that is the reason why President Michael Sata, when he got into power as a president, he started calling for those doctors to come back. So it was very bad. This is a person who has got this amount of brutality that we have seen at the time that she was Minister of Education, and even at the time that she was Minister of Health at that particular time. That was a time when actually this thing of pain when you are sick started. Okay, government had borrowed a lot of money. The Chiluba government in 1999 had borrowed a lot of money. So they were charging for you. That's when they introduced this thing of when you are sick, you go and then you pay money for the book. That thing they do. Mm-hmm. It started in our time. Okay, they scrapped off what we can call, health subsidies in the health sector, where some medicines are subsidized. They scrapped off that during a time when she was Minister of Health. So now, maybe you can take us through at the time that Nalumango now served as the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, in Zambia, how she promoted the rule of law, because she served now as a Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly.
So I just want to comment before I go there on Nkanduluo. So the thing is, why should we accept a leader who is there to take away government assistance from the poor people? Any leader who is trying to take away assistance of poor people is not a good leader, because we know our population in Zambia, most of their families, they are struggling to educate their families, paying education fees, paying medical fees. We should have a leader who cares, who has sympathy, because she has money. She should know that Zambian people, most of the people, they depend on funding. They depend on public funding and public services. So I think this is a wrong choice for PF. In fact, this is like the final nail on the PF's coffin, because they have selected someone who is on the wrong side with the youths. Majority of the Zambian populace, they are youths, and they still remember everything that Nkanduluo did to them, and these are the people who are going to vote. So actually, PF have shot themselves in the foot. And also, I would like to say that, you know what, healthcare workers, they are diamond all over the world. Any government should not mistreat healthcare workers. If there are two things that are really important in any government, among government workers, is healthcare workers. Doctor, nurse, those should be given priority around the world. These are the most highly paid people, because they risk their lives to take care of any kind of patient. And then we see again Kanduluo failing to perform by overlooking those people and firing people who are much needed. Up to now, I don't think our government health system has recovered from that. Zambia's healthcare system is still struggling due to less amount of employees. But when Nalumango was in charge of information services, we did see promotion of all human rights in terms of free association, free press, free broadcasting, promoting of all, all political parties given the right opportunity to broadcast. All radio stations, TV stations were operating freely within the confines of the law. There was no government interference of how these the TV stations or radio stations were being run. So this is the kind of a person we want to take Zambia forward. And I think I would like to congratulate His Excellency, our incoming president, for appointing our Honorable Nalumango to be his running mate. She's a mother. She has a beautiful heart. She's caring. She has a proven track record. Whomever she worked with would like to work with her again because she did nothing but good. She did her best. And I would like to say to all those people who were saying, HH, stop campaigning on Facebook. We showed them today. All the Facebook fans, they came from Facebook and they were on the ground. Forward.
Yes. Forward. These people, these Facebook fans, they came to show that we are not ghosts.
Yes.
They came to prove that they are people who are physically led to vote for HH. They were in attendance. But there's one thing that Zambian people must also realize. And that thing is that, look, Mutare Nalumango and the Honorable Professor Nkanduluo, they come from nearly the same region, if I may say so, because they are not Southerners. They are not from Northwestern or Western province. They are coming from the upper region of the country. But there is never a day that you have heard Honorable Mutare Nalumango speaking hate speech against a particular tribe. But Honorable Nkanduluo, Professor Nkanduluo, there's a video that went viral. She went on the ground to incite people to rise against a particular tribe. She is on media, okay, speaking hate speech against the Tongas and against other tribes. So she's a tribalist, as opposed to her fellow woman who also comes from the same region, but she has never been seen uttering any hate speech against a particular tribe. Then the other thing is that Honorable Mutare Nalumango served as the deputy speaker, in the National Assembly. In Parliament, she was a deputy speaker. And for those Zambians that do not know, this Parliament TV that you know, this thing that they have introduced, there's a TV station called Parliament TV. Those proposals to have a Parliament TV started in a regime, started in a government when they started promoting that they should have a Parliament TV. Today you have got Parliament TV because of the works of people like Honorable Mutare Nalumango. Parliament was respected. A lot of people that went in Parliament today, they can agree that the MPs that we had at that particular time debated things of substance than the MPs that we have today that are just screaming, yeah. You see, standing orders during the time that the Honorable Mutare Nalumango was Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, there are what are called standing orders in Parliament, ways and procedures on how people can debate without injuring each other. Okay, these standing orders were introduced by Honorable Mutare Nalumango. So these are people that have got a proven track record of having worked. For your own information, Honorable Mutare Nalumango is never recorded in the political history of this country of having misappropriated funds. There is never a day, there is never a moment that Honorable Mutare Nalumango was quoted by the media that in the Ministry of Education there was money that was misappropriated. or during the time that she worked as Minister of Information, there were machines that were stored. But actually, ZMBC was given the power that it deserves. Okay, the licenses to broadcast football and everything at that particular time, it was through a leadership. So for me, our president, we want to say that that is the best decision that you have made. And also, maybe you can contribute on the part of women in politics. What do you feel as a woman, Mama, that this woman now, more women have been promoted to serve in our party, as opposed to the two vice presidents that we have had that were picked as running mates, and they were males.
Yes, so thank you. So yes, so women in politics, it's a hot topic. You know, women, we are marginalized, you know, we are underrepresented, and we are given less opportunities. So we saw how Balungu had picked Madam Inonge Wina, who has been a disappointment. She's my tribesmate, and you know, people were congratulating her for the job well done. I'm like, what did she do? Apart from just filling up space and doing nothing. I can even say Vera Chilwa did more than Wainonge Wina. Yeah. So now women in Zambian politics, I think this is an opportunity for Nalumango to redeem us women in Zambian politics, because one, Nalumango is clean. She is a scandal free. You have never heard to say Nalumango did A, B, C, D. So that is going to work for her. Nalumango, she is a mother. She's kind. She's loved. We have not seen anyone say bad things about her. That's a good thing. And by Nalumango, she has a progressive mind. We have seen a few things, some big ideas which she submitted when she was a minister, and those things are actually implemented in current government organs and being used. So I think it's HH. Thank you so much for appointing Nalumango, because she's going to represent women. She's going to represent women and a true picture of a Zambian woman in politics who is going to bring people together. We have never heard a talk of hate speech. That's why Nalumango is going to get votes from every part of Zambia, because she treats everyone equally and fairly. She doesn't talk about a tribe. So this is Wankandulu. I think her tribe is going to vote for her. And if we'll see that if her tribe will get her the 16 million votes to take her to State House. I end there.
So finally, as we close, people say that the PF, they say that they have been castigating President Hakainde Hichilema, telling him, look, we are a Facebook politician. Those are just numbers on Facebook. They don't amount to any support and any influence. Based on what you have seen today, okay, what is your take on that? Facebook politics, vis-a-vis actual numbers and everything. What is your take on that?
So my take on that, those people who are saying these are Facebook politics, it just means you are backward technologically. The world is moving, things have changed. Everything is happening on the web. You know? So guys, those people who are building castles to say Facebook is just a dream, it's real. And you know what has made Facebook or internet go real is the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, everything was pushed to internet. People are working on the internet. Everything is done on the internet. And then people only need to show up when they need to show up. Like today, what happened? We showed up because we needed to show up to be there. They required a physical presence. Social media is real. That is the way of the future. So guys, we are asking you to follow our pages. If you miss our broadcast, you can follow them on YouTube. And why we ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channels, because you can catch up with anything that you didn't watch. And for Facebook, they keep the videos for 30 days, but YouTube is permanent. And then when you subscribe to YouTube, you get a notification when we upload the new videos. So guys, social media is the future. Those who are not using social media, they are being left out. And we know that PF is buying all these big pages where there's a lot of people. Not long ago, they tried to take my son because he has a huge following. He's a celebrity.
Yeah. They tried to even hack
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, the PF, they even further went ahead to plan to hack and to shut down this page. Had it not been for your help, Mama, you went direct to the headquarters of Facebook to confront them and tell them, say, this page, we own it and it is ours. This page could have been shut down.
Yes. I sent, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, I sent an email to say, we have a dictatorship government who is creating false stories and shutting down pages of young people or any Facebook fans who are patriotic and democratic principles, or you are against, if you are in the opposition, they will shut your page down. So guys, PF have tried, they have failed. And it's too bad those who fell for the trap, they are on the other side, because what they are sinking.
Simbo. Thank you so much, guys. Show us your symbol, share this broadcast. We'll find time again to comment on critical issues. Today we thought of celebrating in style because our president is now on the ballot.
Official, baby, official. Plot one.
Akaimwena. Oh, thank you so much.
It's getting real, guys. It's getting real.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We have almost 300 people watching. So let's just talk a little bit. We are going to 300. Let's talk until for the next 5 minutes. A lot of people have joined in. So you want to say something about Siawan's comment, advice to HH?
Yes. I wanted to say something. Look, we respect Siawan. Take it from me, gentlemen, countrymen and women. If there's a person that I respect so much in the politics of this country is Siawan. Siawan is the most influential person on Facebook in Zambia. Siawan manages to go live on Facebook and he has got 17,000 people non-stop. They are watching there. There's no one, not even President Hakainde Hichilema. Actually, he has broke the record because today 19,000 people were watching his fighting in of nominations. 19,000 people. He has broken Siawan's record today. But anyway, all these days, Siawan has been leading. He's the leading #1 in Zambia in terms of social media presence. And his advice was very much sound. We respect his opinion that they needed to get someone from the alliance. But I want to update the Zambian people as a party member and as a party official that there were a lot of discussions that were happening during the time that Siawan was on the other side advising. Okay, we don't know what those discussions were, but from the gist of everything, the alliance partners today, they gave their speeches and they are so much content and satisfied because even when they came in the alliance, they did not come in the alliance to become running mates. They said, we have come in an alliance with President Hakainde Hichilema to help him win the elections. We have not come for positions. They never came for positions, but they have come to make sure that they join hands with him and you, the Zambian people, to make sure that we remove this tyrannical state, this regime of brutal people that do not care for you and me. And that is the reason why everyone is happy. KBF was happy today. Mutati was happy today, and they spoke in that particular direction. So the terms and conditions of the alliance could not have been understood better by you and me, including Siawan, because we were not in the meetings. So we respect Siawan's opinion, and we only wish that Siawan should continue on his trajectory to help us win the elections. We want the do as I say.
Do as I say, do a confusion.
Siawan, please don't give up on us.
Siawan, we love you, we love you. You know what, my personal story, I started broadcasting because of Siawan. I was watching him every day. And I got to sleep. It was troubling me. I'm like, how can a non-Zambian speak for Zambians if we're doing? So Siawan gave me the courage to take my phone and start broadcasting. and get involved in the pandemic because I had so much free time. And then I would watch Sia1. So guys, all of us, let us learn from Sia1. He cares for us and we thank him. He has given us so much information that we need. He has given us courage and he shows us love. And he's honest. He has told us that he helped a bad regime come into government and he does not sleep. He is not at peace. So that's why he's doing what he's doing. We don't believe in the other things because he's non-Christian, but on the political scene, we appreciate his input. It's been helpful to a lot of us. Me personally, he has helped me grow politically and given me courage. And so I also want to say that one last thing is this election is Zambia versus PF. It's not whether Nalumango is standing or BF is standing.
On that one.
Mutati is standing. All of us, any well-meaning Zambian should be on the UPND side to vote these dictators out. They are thieves. They do not deserve another chance. This election should be landslide victory. And we are waiting to meet them in the field to show them that Zambia is a peaceful country. Zambia is ready for change. Zambia is full of love. And we thank the Zambia police today for being professional, for handling themselves according to the oath they swore to do. Zambia police, we love you. Thank you for showing up. We expect more. Salute. I don't know how to salute.
I think I need to comment something on the Zambia police. So Sia1, we love you. Those of us that are following this broadcast, please post something about Sia1. Tell him that we love you. Don't leave us alone. Now coming to the Zambia
we love you, Sia1.
The Zambia police, hello. I'm telling you, I salute you because the Zambia police were very much professional. They supported us. Even when we went and blocked the road, this Great East Road, it came to a standstill. The police did not chase anybody. They were just following us behind. When we were there and the president was addressing the people, the police just said, okay, we have done our duty now. Let's leave this man to speak to his followers. And at the time that President Hakainde Hichilema started speaking, the police went. Okay. One of the PF cadres came there wanting to cause anarchy. He was picked up in nanoseconds. Before he could realize, he was thrown in there in those big vehicles. That is how the police are supposed to work. We salute you for that. Inspector General of Police, Apapeve, I can even give you something. Yeah, that was great. That was great. And if it's going to move like that, I'm telling you, we are going to win. Because look, the PF, they are trying to influence the police. They're also trying to influence ECZ to start banning lorries. Okay. But come to think of it, how do you mobilize if you do not have people coming together like the way the people came today? So we just need to be gathering and to be wearing face masks. How was it? Explain to us how it was in the US during that, because you observed you were one of the observers in the US elections. Maybe you can tell us, because that time there was coronavirus.
You know what? When the elections last November, it was tense. People were ready to die. You know, they were just like, this election, we have to remove Donald Trump. If we don't remove Donald Trump, we will die. People were not scared. They were sleeping. You saw this. You saw the videos. I'm not going to say much, but people, they were just like, bring it on. Chive, chive. Some people are not even wearing masks. They were saying that they would rather die from corona than allow Donald Trump to be president.
So what's your take in the current situation of Zambia? Where
current situation, I think ECZ should just give guidelines. That's all they can do. They can give guidelines to say, if you are holding a campaign, a rally, you promote social distancing, you know, wear a mask and follow all the COVID guidelines. Moreover, all the rallies will be outside. they'll be outdoors. So the risk is very low when you have gatherings of people in an outside setting. So all this thing of trying to shut down rallies is voter intimidation and voter suppression. We are not going to allow it. We are not going to allow it.
Yes, actually, the chairperson for elections, the Honorable Garin Combo, he just said that us, we are going to continue gathering. Since them, they have said they will not gather, us will continue.
They were gathering every day, they've been gathering.
Yes.
We have seen by ECL was all over. He's been flying all over.
Yes.
Sambo has been all over campaigning, doing things. Now, when it has opened for campaign at Yo, we are going to shut down. That's nonsense.
You go to court, you go with a multitude of people.
Yeah. We have seen how they have been operating. They have been campaigning. Even outside the official campaign time, they have been campaigning. No, but when it's officially campaign at Yo, you know what? We Zambians are not stupid.
Yes, and one of the things that I find so sinister and bad about is that today they now want to claim to be more serious about coronavirus when they got COVID-19 funds that were donated by other people and diverted them to roads. Mwasende mpia sha coronavirus. Then you divert that money to roads. You also produce fake face masks, fake hand sanitizers. Okay. Then you claim that you care about coronavirus. So for me, these people,
they are just double standard. You know, my son, they think us Zambians, we are stupid. We are seeing what this PF they are doing. They have been holding rallies even before the official campaign season. They have been holding rallies. They have been holding big gatherings of people. And if they really care about Zambians, they should buy masks and distribute them at all rallies. They can just put a condition to say every rally, everyone must wear a mask.
Yes. No, you are right. Yes, that's how it should be. So that will also table it out in the next discussion that we are going to have. But it has been so exciting. Thank you so much, guys. What you do, okay, please share this broadcast. Let's support each other. Let's support each other. Let's share this broadcast. Share it in many groups so that people should know what we have talked about, the major differences that are there between Madam Professor Nkanduro and our very own Honorable Vice President, Honorable Nalumango. Those differences. Share this broadcast so that a lot of people should know what is there and why the president probably made that decision to make her the running mate because of the rich CV that she has. Otherwise, thank you so much for your support. You have been very supportive to us and the entire team of Matomola TV. Your concluding remarks.
I just want to thank everyone. We had almost 400 viewers, and I just want to urge all of you to follow Matomola TV, follow Honorable Topsan Kunda. These are men of the Zambian soil, politicians who know more about Zambia. Let's follow them and be live because social media is going to be our main platform for campaign. We are not ghosts, we are here. Very soon we'll be with you in the streets, shaking hands and wearing masks.
Yes. I met a lot of people today. Those of you that I met and we shared the contacts and we took selfies, post them on the comments. Let us know that we met and we took selfies. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Good night. Love you guys.